Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games, and today we're going to be taking a look at the IJN Ryujo. This is a tier 5 tech tree not cruiser, a carrier in the Japanese Navy, and yeah, it's a weird looking ship, and it's notice that the conning tower and superstructure is in the very front of the ship, so very interesting indeed. We have Flight Control Mod 1, Air Groups Mod 2, and of course, we have all the upgrades. We do not have the hull B upgrade yet, but we just wanted to get the first plane upgrades. Then we'll put that one on last. So we have HE bombers, of course, each carrying about 3 squadrons. So you can get 3 attacks. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also torpedo bombers, each carrying about 3 attacks. So you got 6 planes. You got damage con, of course, and 5 fighters on a Ryujo, which stay up in the air for about 10 seconds. So not 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Of course, we have the hockey flag, and then we have the this camo, of course. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, survivability, we have 30-something thousand hit points, not a lot. Aircraft, of course, we have 2 squadrons, each. Torpedo bombers have dive bombers, each have 3 attacks, of course, 6 planes. Artillery, really not that important. You're not going to be really depending on your artillery much in this ship, so keep that in mind. AA defense, it's decent, and it can actually shoot down some planes if they get too close, and if you combine that with your fighters and stuff, it's even better. So yeah, maneuverability, not the best, but it is the fastest carrier, or not the fastest, but it is a very fast carrier. Concealment, yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it has like destroyer concealment, like 9 kilometers. That's not even destroyer concealment, but it's pretty good for a ship this big. Stealthy aircraft, we have fast aircraft, and we have feeble aircraft, of course. That's all the Japanese traits, and we have managed to get Taemin Yamaguchi. We have Ryujo Tanaka. We have swatting at flies. We have one-way ticket, hidden threat, burn baby burn, and fully packed on here. And he has a legendary rank 1 and a level 7 commander. And I'll see you guys over in the gameplay. Enjoy. Alright, so here we are. We are on the map. I don't know what map this is. I forgot. I think it's the Atlantic. Yes, it is. It's the Atlantic. And we're going to be in the Ryujo, of course. Now, this is not going to be the biggest amount of damage, but it's going to be a fun game. We're going to manage to get some kills in here and ultimately support our team and spot for our team, which is the most important thing. Getting damage and getting, bomb hits and setting fire is not always the most important thing. Keeping people spotted and all that stuff is the most important thing, which is why we will win this match because of it. Now, we're setting up a squadron of torpedo bombers. Keep in mind that the curve from tier 3 carriers up to tier 5 carriers is a big curve. You got to learn a lot more because you're getting put into full matches. You're getting up against ships that have really good AA. You got to know what you're, doing at this tier. So it starts getting a bit complicated and a bit more harder to play, but we'll figure it out. So notice that we're sending out these torpedo bombers out to go deal with some of the ships out here. Maybe you can get some spotting over in the middle cap, and that's what we'll be doing. So as you guys can see, people are already blipping up on the map. We've located a Fuso, which is very nice indeed, and then we have located also looks to be a Marblehead. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a Marblehead. I don't know if this is a tier 6 lobby. If it is, I'm sorry for him, but yeah. So we're lining up our Torp Strike. Unfortunately, he's going nose on, so we're probably not going to be able to get any hits. And we launch a bit too early there, which is why we're probably not going to get anything. Yeah. Still learning that, but like I said, I'm not the best carrier player in the world, so keep that in mind. But now we're going to be launching, yeah, it is a tier 6 game, so I don't know why a tier 4 is in here, but most likely failed matchmaking, of course. Notice how fast our planes are getting shot down as well. It is quite unfortunate, and we dump our torpedoes right there. And yeah, we're back on our aircraft carrier, of course. Now we're going to launch some dive bombers, some HE bombers, and we're going to go see if we can set some fires or maybe get some hits. We do hit a torpedo, and that will bring our damage up to 3,900 damage. Not bad at all. Now we're going to be flying over, maybe to the northern cap, maybe get some things spotted, I don't know. But we see New Orleans over here, and but we're actually turning in towards the middle cap again to maybe go dive bomb on some of these guys, and maybe even get some damage done, and that's what we'll be trying to do, of course. But instead we decided to go after the New Orleans, so yeah. Maybe I forgot I had torpedo bombers. I didn't have torpedo bombers, and yeah, but then I realized. So We're going to be dive bombing on the New Orleans, and we do manage to get 2 hits. Very nice indeed. Setting a fire as well, bringing our damage up to 7,000 damage. And we're going to be turning back around to deal with the New Orleans even some more. But unfortunately, our aircrafts, we already know they're all going to get shot down. So we just abandon them, and we send out a torpedo bomber squadron. So the New Orleans, as you guys can see, our team has completely obliterated him to this point, and he is gone. He is back to port. And now we have a 2-ship lead, so which is very nice. We've killed 2 of their cruisers, so yeah, very nice indeed. And we're still in the lead, so that's all we need. And we're going to be now moving over to the middle cap again, because we see a Nuremberg pushing in, but our team is just obliterating them. That's the thing with this match. Our team is doing everything in their power to win. They're actually trying this match, and it's very nice. They're taking shots at the Nuremberg, taking shots at the New Orleans. Anybody that's trying to get close, they're taking shots at and trying to obliterate them. That's all they need to do. They're doing their job as far as I'm concerned, which is good. Which is very good indeed. But yeah, so we're going to be flying over around, just keeping this guy blipped up, and then we're going to line up a torch strike on him. Notice that we're not turning right in away. We're trying to line it up pretty well. But actually, are we going for the carrier? We might be, actually. No, it's the Fuso. I see. The Fuso is near his carrier, I believe, though. But maybe he's escorting him. I don't know. But we're going to line up a torp strike, and we're going to see if we can get some hits. Maybe we're going... Oh, no, it's not even a carrier. It's just a Colorado. Maybe... Oh, yeah, there is a carrier. They're all over here next to the carrier escorting him. I see. Okay, so we're lining up our torps now. Coming in for the attack. And we do manage to get some off. Maybe we'll get a hit. Who knows? Those look good. Yeah, we do get 1 hit, bringing our damage up to 11,000. Keep in mind, I did get some really good matches in this ship. I didn't record them because I didn't think I was going to get a good match right off the bat. I was just getting a feel for the Ryujo. So, yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to see that. I didn't record those, unfortunately. But this one I did manage to record, and it's pretty fun and entertaining. And I get some kills and stuff, and yeah, I think you guys are going to enjoy it, of course. But, yep, I hope you guys did enjoy the videos I've been posting lately this week. Keep in mind that I only post on weekends, so not on weekends, on weekdays. Sometimes I might, if it's like, something crazy is going on the weekend, maybe I'll post something on the weekend, but usually if I'm going to do anything on the weekend, revolving my channel, around my channel, I'm going to do streams mostly, if anything, on Twitch, so look forward to that. It's Dr. Goes TTV, no spaces, so if you guys want to come over and check it out, feel free. Sometimes I stream on there, not always, so keep that in mind. But the weekends is kind of my time to do whatever I want. So, yeah. But I noticed that we're lining up some HE bombs on the Colorado here, and it looks like we missed, because they always miss. Why wouldn't they ever hit? But, yeah, if you notice, their team is just completely, not completely, but it's not doing so well. We are in 2-ship lead still. We've killed 4 of their ships. They've killed 2 of our ships, and they're not too long for this world. But they still could win. So we still have to keep. We have to keep wary, and we have to keep battle hardened, and we have to keep these guys at bay and secure the victory for our team. Now we're getting to a point where we only have. We don't have much planes to launch because we've already used a lot of them, and it takes them forever to reload, and so yeah, keep that in mind. So we're flying out here again to deal with these ships, of course, and to keep them spotted and all that stuff, because if you notice, they keep going unspotted, and they're spotted again, and they go unspotted and all that stuff. So yeah, we're going to be flying out here, hopefully getting an attack off with our 2 bombers. And, yeah, that's just what we've been doing the whole game. It's just rinse and repeat with these carriers, really. I don't find this playstyle that fun. It's okay. It can be, it's just different, in my opinion, but it's okay. I guess it's a little fun, but personally, I still prefer playing cruisers, battleships, and destroyers. But, it's just something different, and I like playing them here and there just to have some fun and try, just something different. That's about it. I don't prefer carriers over everything else, though. In fact, I'd probably play destroyers over carriers. Carriers would probably be my last. I don't really like carriers that much. But they're fun, and they're interesting, and they're different. That's why people are all trying them. and stuff like that. But personally, I prefer fighting them more, shooting down their planes. It's a lot more fun to me to actually fight the carriers and, you know, use ships have really good AA and shoot them all down. It's just fun to me to do that more. But when I'm a carrier, I just feel like I don't have much impact. I don't feel. It's not that I know I have impact. I don't feel like it. You know, I can't go cap. I can't really do huge amounts of damage to ships. I do little by little, and I just don't like that. But I notice we're lining up a torp strike on one of the battleships here, and we do manage to launch very well. And those look pretty darn good indeed. And we get 2 hits, and that brings our damage up to 21,000. These torps do a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. That the higher the tier, I think the more damage these torps they start to do. About 5,000 per hit, which is very nice. So, and we're lining up another one, and we actually might be able to kill him here. Indeed, we do. We take out the Colorado, bringing our damage up to 30,000 damage, or nearly 30,000 damage, 29,000 damage, of course. And yeah. Now we're just going to be sitting here with our carrier, waiting for some planes to get reloaded. I'm telling my carrier to move here. I don't know why. I think I correct that, and I tell my carrier to move all the way down here, because their whole team has collapsed. There's only 2 of them left, and yeah, they're just not long for this world. And yeah, so we're just going to be backing up, waiting for all of our bombers to get back up on the deck and get reloaded so we can launch a full strike again. I don't like launching 2 or 3 or 4 planes. I like launching a full squad of 6, you know? That's more fun to me. But we're just backing up here. Our carrier's on autopilot mode. Sometimes the autopilot mode, keep that in mind, that the autopilot mode can be pretty stupid. One time I remember I was in autopilot mode and the carrier crashed into an island and it had to back up, and it did it again, and it backed up and it crashed and it backed up, and it's buggy sometimes. In wargaming, if you're listening, you need to fix that, because that's a problem. There's something, you know, a little bit off with but you know, it's a new feature. But they'll fix it, or, you know, they'll do what they got to do. But yeah, so notice that the enemy, like I said, is completely collapsed. They've tried their best, but unfortunately, it's just one of those games for them that they're not going to be able to win, and that's just how it is. You win, you lose. It's a game after all, and you got to suck it up and face it. No, don't get too salty over it. Hey, I'm being a little hypocritical, but I do get a bit salty, and but you know, it's okay to get salty as long as, you know, you don't take it out on your division mates like certain people do. But yeah, it's all good at the end of the day. It's just a game. So, but now we're launching a bomber strike on this battleship here, and we do manage to get 1 hit. Something I've noticed, the bombs are pretty freaking stupid. I take my time and they miss, but when I just launch them willy-nilly, like from 50 to 100 feet in the air, they somehow hit, like both of them. But when I take my time to actually line them up, somehow the dispersion seems to decrease, which makes no sense. But whatever, dude. I don't care. I won't be playing these carriers that much. But if I do manage to get some good games, and if I manage to get them recorded, I'll keep featuring them on the channel. But keep in mind that the Lexington and the Shokaku will not be coming that much in the future. I probably won't even get those because I don't play carriers, and those are very expensive. That's almost 30 million for a fully upgraded carrier. So keep in mind about that. But if I do get them, that'll be much later in the future, because I'm still trying to buy all the tech tree tier 7s, 6s, and all that stuff. So I got all the tech tree tier 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. I just need all the tier 6s and the 7s. So I really don't have the time to buy these tier 7 carriers at the moment. So yeah. But we're lining up a bomb strike on the Fuso, and we managed to get 1 hit. And yeah, we're just like I said, it's rinse and repeat with these carriers. And notice that we're moving a carrier up. People, if you're playing carriers, do not be afraid to move your carrier up. If you see that the whole entire one side is collapsed, move your carrier up, because the closer you are, the faster you can get to the enemy. So don't be afraid to push up. Okay? Because if you sit back all day, it's going to take fucking 5 minutes to get there, you know? Pardon my language, that just slipped out. I have no idea what I was doing, but I'm sorry for that. But like I said, it's going to take you 5 minutes just to get across the map to launch an attack. But when you actually move in, you can actually get some good torpedoes and you know, do more damage fast, you know, because you're closer. You can get more attacks off. in a short amount of time instead of being in the back of the map, going 5 minutes across just to freaking, get 1 or 2 attacks off, and then you have to do it all over again. Moving up when you know you can move up, that's crucial. So bear that in mind. We have all 3 caps, by the way. We have completely dominated this team. Notice that we're like, this Ranger, he needs to die because, he's a Ranger. We have a full squadron of torpedo bombers, and we're going to line these up. And then we're going to see if we can kill him here. And that's the goal. And, yeah. Excuse me. But, yeah. We do manage to take out the Ranger, and, which is huge. Like I said, not a huge amount of damage, but we've been securing kills, keeping people spotted, doing what we gotta do in a carrier, and that, in my opinion, is more important than anything. If I can, I try to benefit the team more than myself. But yeah, that's just what you gotta do. But I thank you all for watching. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys liked, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, if on your thoughts and what you guys liked, and if you guys have any, thing you guys want to see in the future. Feel free to put them down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one.